Before we go into law
blackness.
school, let me mention something. Something you said just triggered it. I just heard Jack Greenberg, who succeeded Thurgood Marshall at the Inc. Fund, say that looking back at Brown, he thought it probably hadn't done what it might have done for the lower schools. That was, didn't turn out to be as successful. But it was a tremendous benefit to colleges and universities. And so you're drawing a parallel between Brown's success and your presence at Stanford. So do you find that to be true?
Absolutely. I'm a Brown baby. I'm the first generation. I mean, we were born in the 50s. And by the time that we were prepared to go to college in the early 70s, Brown had an impact. The Stanfords, the Harvards, the Princetons, the Yales, those doors weren't open. The African-American presidents, they were few and far between. And so the case had resounding significance decades later by the doors being open. The same thing at Harvard Law School. Harvard Law School did not have a critical mass of students in the 50s. In fact, in 65, the class of 65, there was only one African-American in the entire class. That was Conrad Harper, who was also an NAACP lawyer. And so it tells you that, that the progress was slow, but these institutions opened their doors up. While we've seen the resegregation of public education, as we'll talk about, the remarkable thing is that these institutions who have written briefs and who have defended affirmative action open their doors to qualified but significant numbers of people of color in the 1960s and more importantly in the 70s and 80s. And Brown, in my view, as well as the assassination of Dr. King, which we can talk about, were the two pivotal points that changed the terrain of higher education and made it possible for my generation.